Hello everybody, Luca Blight here, and I am reacting to TFS's Dragon Ball Z Episode 60 Part 3, which is the finale of the Cell Saga, and I am joined by a determined onion. A very determined onion. He has layers, very thick layers. Say hello, determined onion.
Yes, hello, and I think I was something Planet last time. The thing about our names is they keep on switching, so it's kind
Yeah.
of funny to see what we land on.
So episode 2, or episode 60 Part 2, for everybody that is like, you know, why I'm skipping over that one and going straight to Part 3 is because that recording failed twice. So there's no point in me reacting to something I've already seen. I might upload a video where I commentate about it, but even then, I'm probably just going to do a video where me and everybody else that join me for these reactions and whatnot just have a discussion about the complete finale itself, give our opinions, thoughts, and stuff like that. Because what I thought of Part 1 has changed slightly, not significantly, but it has changed because, you know, the more I watch it, the more my opinion changes, and the same thing with the more I think about it, which I'm sure is the case for a lot of others. But anyways, Determined Onion, I am going to start the video here. I don't know why I'm about to do a countdown when we're both watching it on the same thing. But oh yeah, for those watching, the video will be a little off. The audio will be synchronized completely, but the visuals might be off because I'm recording it from 2 different locations. So I apologize. I just want to let you guys know that in advance, but it shouldn't be off by more than a second. Alrighty then, Determined Onion, are we ready?
Sure thing.
The following is a fan-based parody.
And Cell's the one that gets all fouled up this one.
Dragon Ball Super are all owned by Funimation, Toei Animation, Shueisha, and Akira Toriyama. Please support the official release.
27 minutes long, so wow.
Ah, shit, that was meant to TN. That's my... It's just so
Might be.
Harsh your power levels anymore. You're all so weak. Guys, Cell's back! Thanks,
No shit.
But I see
Thanks, Yamcha.
of yours, brains racking over how I'm back, and better than ever. And it all lies within my body. A nucleus ever so small, but frighteningly powerful. And lucky me, it survived my little kamikaze, although Goku did not. But the most important part is my inherited Saiyan biology, thanks dads, gave me a boost in my power, returning me not only to my perfect form, but a form even greater than before. I am now
Perfecter Cell!
Okay, Yamcha, accurate, but tone it down.
Go on, if you're not gonna make
Accurate, but tone it down.
About a second 18, asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend, really?
I'm not even mad you're still alive. I've got some shit to work through.
Oh, is the cat in the cradle? Here, let me put you in a grave.
Someone, help me.
Oh, he just coughed up a lung.
Don't worry, buddy. I've been where you are. We're gonna get you a senzu bean, and he's dead.
Oh shit.
He's dead.
I forgot that he died in this part.
Too, I guess. Although honestly, the afterlife part isn't too bad. The whole dying part of it is haunting. Everything just kind of slows down and you feel yourself let the mortal coil. This day, I still wonder if I've ever been brought back or if I'm still in the process of dying, you know?
Oh my god, someone finally put it into words.
The second time. Believe it or not, it's worse. My baby boy!
Oh, Vegeta, you fucking silly guy. My baby boy.
For Goku.
Vegeta, no.
Vegeta, no.
Goodbye, Vegeta. And when you get to hell, tell them to make some room.
Why didn't you dodge?
Yeah.
For Vegeta? Really?
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 They're all like, what the fuck go on?
As long as I'm still breathing, you won't kill anyone else.
No prob, I can free up 5 minutes. or however long it takes to charge this.
Krillin, Setsu now! You know how we only had 8 beans, right? And
We're
how
out.
many people are here?
So we're out.
We're out of Setsu beans!
I want you to
You can blame
know
Goku for that one. If he hadn't
just
given that one to
Goku
Cell,
on.
probably would have been
It
fine.
goes out to the entire world. My
Can they blow him
swan
up?
song to this planet.
Vegeta, you brain-dead idiot! Trunks could have been brought back, no problem. But no, you picked now to be a parent? Oh, well look at me. I'm no better. Could have just let you bite it! Now I'm monoplegic and Cell's gonna kill us all!
Sorry.
Wow.
Oh wow, we are fucked.
Well, if this is it, then I love you.
Hey, Tien, since this is the end,
If you're about to say I love you, I swear to God.
actually, I was gonna say you're the biggest asshole I know.
Nice.
You're also my best friend.
So were you.
Honestly, Gohan, the
Gay.
no cherry on top of all of this, besides rendering you from existence, is that because I am not burdened by the evolutionary failure of aging, I will live forever.
And ever.
To roam the stars. Gonna have to pick up a hobby though. I'm thinking craft brewing.
So this is how I die.
Crab brewing?
Killed by an android. Why does this feel oddly familiar?
Gohan, snap out of it! Your father wouldn't sit there and take it, and neither should you!
Mr.
But you
Piccolo.
would.
You want to do right by Goku? Then don't let that bastard scare you!
He's right, Brat. It's just like you told me. There's no point in being afraid of the inevitable.
Yeah. I guess you're right.
It's one arm!
That's how badass he is.
Magnificent! One last
Cell's just loving it.
against me. A climactic showdown.
No, don't cross the beams!
Give me what your daddy couldn't, before I send you home to him!
What? This is still one of my favorite moments of this entire show.
Grab your bodies and move!
Grab your bodies and move.
Kill him, runt.
Yeah, don't help him or anything. Don't
Yeah,
let
just
him
just get out the
down.
way. I think they're dancing.
It's a real good thing beams don't just explode on impact with each other.
Actually, yeah, that is a good point.
Tell me when that arm starts feeling numb, Brat. Then I'll start trying. Worst case scenario, you die and get stronger. It did wonders for me.
Is it too much to ask that you just shut up and fight?
What's that, Brat? I can't hear you. Try sign language.
If someone with one arm speaks with sign language, is that a speech impediment or an accent?
Damn it. You're about to give up. I can't feel my arm.
What the hell kind of remark was that?
Oh, sorry. I'll come back later. Dad? Hey, son. Sorry it took me so long to call. King Yama's line was the worst. I
King
literally
Kai?
skipped it and went straight to hell.
You should go to hell!
Also, the phone won't stop yelling at me. Dad, I don't think I can do this. He's so much stronger, and it's all my fault. It was my cowardice, then my hubris, and now my weakness. We're all gonna... Gohan, I want to tell you that if you don't do this, Piccolo is gonna die. Your mom's gonna die. Everyone is gonna die. But before all that, if you don't do this, you're gonna die. And you're better than that. You're better than him. You're better than me.
Damn.
See? I'm not even close to that strong yet.
Yet.
You're more than just my son. You are Son Gohan. Now plant your feet, grit your teeth, and eat that horse!
Eat that horse? Or what?
So what's this, Brat? Your second wind?
That's like a callback to when he told Vegeta to eat that horse.
Power of two hands.
Gohan!
No. Take solace, Gohan. Though you have fought alone, you will not die alone. That is my last gift to you. A perfect death!
Oh, but Vegeta to the rescue.
Oh, shit.
Do it now!
Oh, shit!
Game over.
And now... the
Oh, really?
end is near. And so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway. But more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few.
This is a really good song.
Then again,
It's a Sinatra song.
to mention, I did what I had to do and saw it through.
When you're using the voice actor one last time to sing.
Yeah, Takahata nailed the role of Cell. Like, no pun intended, but it was perfect. Holy crap, we're not even halfway done with the episode.
I'm sure you knew when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. The record shows I took the blows. And did
I like how the closing line matches with him screaming in pain.
How do Cell get a singing voice? If none of the other Z fighters have singing voices. Do you think Frieza?
Oh, they had Frieza sing briefly before he impaled
speaking.
Krillin. When he was in his second form, I think.
Right. It's
That,
also the wrong direction for a beam to go. Shouldn't it go
yeah,
straight from the thing instead of away from it?
dramatic finish. Nice. And then I think Lord Slug sung for a bit. But he's a movie villain, he doesn't really count.
Eaten.
Horse eaten.
Somebody catch me!
He's dead. Cell is dead.
Nobody's gonna hold it against me if I start crying, are they?
Better now than 5 minutes ago.
Oh, buddy! You beat your first bad guy. How's it feel? Go on.
If anybody's there, my autonomic nervous system shut down all non-critical bodily functions. I cannot move, hear, or see. On a related note, I really need to use the bathroom.
Yeah, let's get you to.
I'm surprised he didn't piss himself during the fight.
Attention, hon. You have very soft hands.
Yamcha had soft hands.
I'm starving.
Fourth rule of Popo's training.
Yeah, don't eat his stuff. Hey,
When he did his
Piccolo,
stuff.
We're gonna stop for snacks on the way.
Well, he only drinks water, so I don't think he cares.
You know, Vegeta, I'm surprised you're not taking credit for the win.
I'm surprised you're not thanking me for saving your worthless lives.
To be fair,
Don't worry. We'll go revive your baby boy.
yeah, to be fair, had Vegeta not did what he did, they would have lost.
Fucking better.
Fucking better. Vegeta. Deep down, you care.
He's so endearing.
We're alive. After all that, I need to rethink my life.
Yeah, for real, dude. That you survived, that's amazing.
Found some working equipment in the van. We've only got audio, but the people can hear you. Would you like to tell the world what just happened?
I don't. I'm not really.
Mr. Satan, would you like to tell the world, including your millions of scared, confused, and apparently rioting fans, what happened?
He's very subtly hinting at, dude, you want to take credit for this?
All you at home. I won't lie to you. Cell is dead. And I am the one who took him down!
Well, he...
They're a body, Mr. Satan.
No! I mean, of course not! He exploded without a trace on impact, Jimmy. That's why it's called Mr. Satan's Megaton Punch. But if he weren't such a chump, I'd have given him a punch for all my wonderful Satanists out there.
I was halfway hoping he wouldn't actually lie, and it would just be that the fans assumed he won.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck this city.
Yeah, right if you win, right if you lose.
That we were victorious today.
A lot of sports fans tend to do that.
Yes, sir. I too believe it was the son of that Goku fellow. Unfortunately, the world may never know the truth. We'll go for walkies later, sir. The orgy has begun.
The orgy? What? What the fucking hell?
Gohan, what did you idiots do?
Nothing. We just let him fight Cell.
Alone?
Well, yeah, that's just kind of how we do things.
Just give him to me, you mook.
Give him to me, you mook.
I don't think the healing is working. Need to give him mouth to mouth.
Please don't.
Gohan, can you breathe? Better than usual, actually. No, okay.
Hey, sorry about your dad, kid.
Yeah, that's rough.
You guys, it's fine. He's dead.
There's a lot to unpack there.
You did a good job out there, kid. Without you, we'd all be dead.
Yep.
I just wanted you to know that.
I know.
Okay. As long as we're clear.
Okay, so why did you bring 2 dead chicks to my lookout?
Sunshine!
Where am I? What happened? Where's Cell?
On the lookout, Gohan killed Cell and Gohan killed Cell.
What's the lookout?
That's where God lives.
What up?
Okay, wow, you're throwing a lot at me here.
Also, I'm in love with you.
And that's my limit. Thank you. Bye.
Really don't count?
Yeah, I'm bad at this.
We both are.
Come on.
Suddenly, I'm elated that Trunks is dead.
Dude!
What? So he didn't have to see that?
Still, dude.
Okay, Shenron, wakey, wakey, eggs and dead people.
Eternal Dragon, state your wishes and I shall grant them.
He seems less moody than usual.
Yeah.
Shenron.
Sup, Big Green?
Eternal Dragon.
Nice.
First wish is to bring back everyone on Earth killed by Cell.
A simple matter.
Yeah, I actually have to say, Shenron's being pretty chill right now.
Beautiful desk. Can I just go to heaven?
He's talking to King Yama.
Oh, good. Got my clothes back.
Oh, shit.
Alright, since you resurrected more than one person, you only have one wish left. Make it count.
Something doesn't seem right.
Yeah, shouldn't Goku be back now?
The hell was that?
Want to tell them, or should I?
Oh, please, I insist.
I was going to save this for after Krillin died, but since you apparently did the impossible, you still can't bring back someone who's already died before. What?
Woo! Bullet dodged.
Don't freak out. Harunga can still bring back people who have died.
Good thinking, Piccolo. We'll just use the remaining wish to go to Namek.
You want to tell them, or should I?
Don't talk to me!
Dad?
King Kai is so salty right now.
I'm in heaven with King Kai.
Yeah, thanks for specifying on Earth, by the way. Yamcha, you asshole! Okay, Goku, we're gonna go to Namek and wish you back, so just sit tight, buddy.
Yeah, about that. Oh, here it comes. I gave it some thought, and, well, Raditz and Vegeta came to Earth because of me, right? And then Freezer came to Earth because of me, and the androids were made because of me. It just feels like every time the Earth's in danger, I'm the common dominator. And
Dominator.
I'm tired of dominating.
I'm tired of dominating.
Everything you just said was technically correct.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe it would be better if I stayed dead.
But you've been a part of our lives for so long.
This sounds like a teenage girl.
End like this, right?
I know it's hard,
Wait, who,
guys,
Goku?
but I think it's for the best. And this doesn't have to be goodbye forever. Maybe one day, when the time is right, I'll come back to see you again. But it is goodbye. For now, at least. Gohan, I know I...
Dad, don't. It's okay. Because you were right about one thing. I can take care of us. Just promise you'll call every once in a while.
Of course.
I am not your cell phone!
I gotta go here, getting some interference.
Getting some interference.
And say hi to your little brother for me.
That King Kai is super salty.
Now,
Bob's pregnant? What?
Get your hands off me! Ah, my eye!
Poor King Kai.
See you later, Dad.
So, if you guys don't have any wishes, I've never really gotten the chance to.
Did you turn 17 and 18 back into normal humans?
What? Oh no, it's cool. Next time though.
Oh, I get it. Turn them back into humans and make them weaker.
What? No! Dr. Gero stole their lives away from them. I just think they deserve a better life.
That wish is beyond my power.
Bullshit!
Yeah, I have to agree.
Then who does?
Hi.
Because they are incredibly fair and balanced.
Honestly, man, I don't see.
I can bring people back from the dead, but I can't
You know,
turn them back into humans when they become
your
robots.
chest.
Wait, Shenron, can you take the bombs out of them?
I can.
No hoagie?
Your wish is
Yeah, he's never gonna get his hoagie now.
granted.
Oh, he's getting a different kind of hoagie. Bigger green owl.
Bigger green owl.
So I'm wondering if Shenron reflects the personality of the creator. Like in Dende's case, he's more chillaxed, whereas with Kami, he was angry and bitter.
Wish, but not the motive. I just want to do the right thing, okay?
I think it's sweet. You're a good guy, Krillin.
Thanks. Too bad Android 18 will never know. I wish I had one more chance to talk to her.
Okay, what the hell was that?
Oh, there she is.
Shenron.
Thank you, Shenron.
Billion Zenny. Or a nose. But instead
Or a
it was
nose.
magical
Damn.
scranting
Savage.
dragon for us.
Asking the real questions here.
Just made sense.
Okay, look. I've got to go find my brother. I can only imagine what's going through his head right now.
I never did get that boat.
I actually bet it's a name. But let's talk later.
Oh.
Wait, but what's your number?
18!
Trolled.
Guess I flew into that one.
I'm not sure what just happened. Krillin's got a girlfriend.
Gross.
Well, I better get home. I told Chaozu if I wasn't dead by the end of the day, that we'd eat out.
Gay.
Thank you for all of your help, Mr. Tenshinhan.
You're the one who picked up our slack, kid. Now keep that bright head in the clouds and strong feet on the ground.
Yay.
And Trunks,
Huh?
go wreck their shit.
That's the idea.
Until we meet again, which will probably be when the world's in danger, so just keep a close eye on Vegeta.
Can any of you get a read on that guy?
Not
Nope.
even close.
We should probably follow his lead. Namek has shorter days than this has been.
Are you going to stay here on the lookout, Mr. Piccolo?
I mean, that's up to Dende.
Are you gonna visit us, Gohan?
All the time?
Then yes, we have a room for you now.
I've never had a room before.
It's depressing and hilarious.
Aquarius.
Deprarius. I fucking
I'd
love
like
these
you to
two.
Come by Capsule Corp tomorrow before I leave. Before I'd met you guys, all I had was stories. And now that I fought alongside you all, I'm gonna miss you.
Oh, shucks,
Alongside,
buddy. We're gonna
there's
specifically
never
you, Gohan.
team fights.
Was that necessary?
We'll be there with bells on. And I'll see you later, Dende.
Visit soon, Gohan. We'll have a slumber party. We can play spin the bottle. 1v1 me, bro.
All right then, guys. Ready? Let's go home!
So now I'm wondering if they're gonna do a part 4 where Trunks goes back and does his thing.
We might do it as a special or right after this.
Yeah, they could do it in like a quick 10-second thing where he just shows up and just murders them like with one blast.
Right.
No, sorry. There's only room in the time machine for one person.
Can't you, like, put me in a capsule?
Why would you want to go back to my post-apocalyptic future?
Because I'm almost single.
Is it because my mom is single?
Yeah.
Your father would rather be dead than live with his wife and children.
Mom, no.
It's not like he really lived with you to begin with.
Well, is one of the dumbest, most selfish, most irresponsible people we know. But before he died, he mentioned us. All of us.
I wouldn't say he's selfish.
Granddad, seriously? Could you not? Right now?
My Goku.
You sure about this, Goku?
Not as sure as I can be.
Most men would die all over again just to get back what you had. A loving wife, 2 sons, unearthly powers.
Yeah, but those aren't going anywhere. And if they do, it'll probably just be back to me. It's a win-win.
You're a strange creature, Goku.
You really are.
Just not afraid of change, I guess. I've never been. When it comes down to it, I know they're gonna be all right. Because if I've learned anything since landing on Earth,
Big if there.
it's that everyone is stronger than they think they are. I'm the best people
I
in the
smiled,
world,
yes.
And I'm happy about
That is fulfilling.
Things changed, and they're gonna keep changing. There ain't no stopping that. The most important part? Now, they can live their own lives and make their own futures. And I can't wait to see the kind of future they make.
Accurate.
Right?
What?
Fucking drilling. All right. We still got 3 minutes left. So I wonder if there's an after credits deal.
We're in a post-Marvel era. There's going to be an after credits.
Yeah. Oh, and they're playing that song when Gohan turned Super Saiyan 2. Which, I guess to get it out the way, I enjoyed the ever-loving shit out of episode 60 part 2. I really loved that episode. This one... I'll wait till the after credits. I'm assuming it's going to be where Trunks goes back in time and just murders 17 and 18. Actually, I'm probably going to take a jab at Ruby episode 12, volume 4, because these two felt similar, where the big fight is the first thing that happens, and then it concludes, and then they do their kind of wrap-up of everything. And I feel like TFS did better with this episode than Rooster Teeth did with volume 4, episode 12.
See if there's anything.
Surprised you knew I'd be here.
Seemed like the obvious pick.
Oh, it's grilling.
So, what can I do you for?
I made a promise to myself, and
Yeah.
I'm here to keep it.
What?
Want to see a movie or?
Dude, drop your pants.
Whoa. Damn.
But, just a heads up, I am a grower.
Oh my god.
What?
Get on the bed.
Oh, shit.
Ma'am.
Yes! 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 Get him, Krillin! You fucking badass! Oh, that was perfect! Oh, okay, just for that. Best episode ever. That was great. I was
a still image implied sex scene.
I was half right with my prediction. I knew AT would have an effect on his count. I was just wrong in the direction that it was going. I was gonna say, like, he gets owned 40 times when she says no at the lookout. But that didn't happen. Instead, she brought it down one because she's like, I want the Krillin D. I want to ride your little bald man. Alright. What'd you think?
There it is. And why did 16 ever come back? Is it just because he's not a person?
Yeah, he was
Or
built.
he's a ginger.
Well, he's Ginger. What it is that Jiro's son was modeled after, or 16 was modeled after Jiro's son, which is
modeled after Jiro's son, yeah. But
yeah. But
I wonder
Jiro,
why it makes the distinction between that.
I would have to relook it, but essentially because Jiro's son had been dead for like almost 20 years, the Dragonaut can't bring somebody that's been dead that long back to life. And 16 was just completely robotic. There were no part of him was organic. He was basically like, you know, the Terminator.
Why
So
didn't they use a second wish for that? You know, instead of just, you know, removing the bombs.
I was actually okay with them keeping 16 dead because his loss felt permanent, and his character pretty much fulfilled his role. Because I have to admit, it is a pet peeve of mine, even though it makes sense in terms of the lore that they could bring people back to life, and they do stick to the rules, although they find ways to bend the rules, like how Goku was brought back to life during the Buu saga because the Supreme Kai offered his life in exchange for Goku's. I feel like that's bending the rules, so to speak. But permanent death in DBC is a rare thing, and when it happens, I appreciate it. So I'm fine with them not bringing 16 back.
Sure.
But I mean, if TFS wanted to, they could bring 16 back, like how they brought Nappa back.
Yeah, that's the thing. After Nappa gets all the money they got from the Satan fight, he rebuilds 16 as a homage to the fight.
Yeah, like that would be a thing. Like it could even be like Nappa and 16 are like, you know, buddies or some shit. Like he keeps 16 around as his bodyguard.
Birdman and the Bald Man.
Birdman and the Bald Man. But
you laugh, but that's now in production on USA Network.
Oh, okay. I do have to say though that Grinning Starscream did spoil this episode a little bit for me. He said that Yamcha, Tien, Krillin, and Piccolo don't jump in to help Gohan, which left me kind of being like, all right, how are they going to pull this off? And the way they did it was I could roll with it. I was like, yeah, I'm not bothered by them not going that route. So, I mean, because all you really needed was for Vegeta to step in, and if Vegeta didn't step in, then I was going to be kind of like, okay, you're kind of pulling the power of feelings bullshit that like Fairy Tail tends to pull. But no, they kept the Vegeta part in, which is what ultimately led to Gohan getting that opening he needed to beat Cell. So I was overall okay with it.
After getting the power from his dead father to get at least back to even footing, though.
Right. I mean, that's what was keeping him in the fight was Goku's like speech to Gohan, like saying, "Believe in yourself. You know, stop doubting yourself. Stop thinking he's better than you because he's not better than you." And then
knock him a power and friendship is magic. Nah, I'm kidding, but yeah.
Because the way DBT handled it in this arc, or TFS specifically handled it was I liked it because it was Goku like coaching Gohan, saying like, you know, stop doubting yourself, stop pulling yourself back. And Vegeta comes in, kicks that opening in that he needs, and Cell's distracted, and Goku's like, "Do it now, you know, go, he's distracted." And in hindsight, in the main show, I think what helped Gohan out a lot was when everybody was pitching in trying to help. He saw that and he's like, "These people believe in me." And then when Vegeta, of all people, you know, throws that thing at Cell, and Goku's like, "Do it now." That's when Gohan's like, "Everybody believes in me. I just need to believe in myself." And then boom, he pulls it off and ends up killing Cell. But yeah, again, they find the best way to balance the serious moments with the comedic moments, and they can sometimes blend them together. Where it's like, yeah, that, you know, that's funny, but it's also true, and it makes sense. Like with pretty much everything 16 did, especially in part 2 of episode 60, where he gave Gohan that speech, and then he dropped that line of like, "Hey, if we both survive this, why don't you pick my head up and beat the shit out of your dad with it?" Like that's, you know, the speech he gave was good, and it was to the point. And it was, I would argue, even better than the one in the dubbed version. And they had that last comedic line. So he, you know, like in the Saiyan saga, we had Nappa was the funniest character. The Frieza saga, Guru was the funniest character. I think in this one, 16 was the funniest character.
Really, I was gonna say Cell. Cell's the one that gives all the burns and the one-liners, and you know,
well.
He kind of has the advantage of being the inciting incident, but at the same time, he has some of the funniest lines.
He does, but I don't know. Like I like the way I'm trying to put it is that they try to make like this character that just becomes a running comedy shtick, which is what Nappa and Guru were, and I think that's what they did with 16. Because a lot of things Frieza said I thought were freaking hilarious as well. But yeah, I think Cell had the best digs, especially at Vegeta. Like nobody's ever roasted Vegeta as badly as Cell has. Like he crushed Vegeta when he became perfect, literally and figuratively, just with the lines he threw at him and just beating the piss out of him.
Now be like everyone else and wait for Goku.
And just proceeds to basically murder him. It's like, damn, like there's no coming back from that.
Right. So, do you think with all the goodbye speeches and everyone moves on speeches that they're going to try to distance themselves from Abridged, at least for a good period?
Yeah, I think they're going to take a good long break from Abridged. I think the next thing we can expect them to do is the BoJack movie. I do believe they're going to do the Boost saga, and I think that's where they're going to stop because I know they're not going to touch GT because they if they hated Broly, I'm pretty sure they hated GT. I wouldn't really care if they touched Super or not because Super never really appealed to me. I watched a couple episodes of it and I wasn't feeling it. It felt like more of a grab at nostalgia more than anything.
Yeah, Super is really just kind of boring. I mean, all these characters that we've never interacted with each other, and then they kind of artificial stakes. Like it's except for the Frieza return. That's the only redeeming part about it. But
yeah, I thought it was kind of weird that they would make Frieza go this kind of anti-hero route because I never envisioned Frieza turning good ever. But
well, he really doesn't. He just kind of stays the same. He's just working for their team.
Okay, because his existence is threatened or whatever, so it's kind of a selfish motivation, not like I'm doing this just because.
And then as soon as what's the cat god's name?
The white cat.
The purple cat.
Oh, Beerus.
Beerus. Like as soon as he shows up, all the stakes kind of just completely go out the window because he's this entity that can pretty much destroy planets with a thought. Like power scaling is always a train shot in DBZ, but it gets really bad once he shows up.
Yeah, like power scaling in DBZ has never made fucking sense. It's just never like we were at what power levels like over 9,000 was a big deal. Like 30 episodes later, it's like a power of like 40,000 is a big deal. It's like, holy shit, man, your power scale is just like curving straight up into the fucking ceiling.
Yeah. Anything else?
Like Krillin and Yamcha of all people had some really good lines in this, which I was just like, man, everybody's getting their digs in because Yamcha finally got a line to jab at Tien, and Tien was like, okay, yeah, I can't really argue with that.
Never get a read on that guy.
I know, right? I like that running gag with Tien because he's always serious. It's like, I can't really tell what this guy's feeling. I can't tell what's going through his head right now.
And then he gets a warm, I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Speech. It's like, what's that guy's deal?
Right. But yeah, I mean, that's the whole joke with him is he's always serious. Popo and Dende are like, I love their chemistry together. It works so fucking well. Which is another reason why I hope we get the Boost saga because those two are pretty much whenever Dende shows up, Popo's right there next to him. And those two
I kind of want to see the Boost saga with Dende because he has to deal with the fact that Goku has a girlfriend.
Oh, Gohan, yeah. Yeah, I could see that being a thing, or I don't know. They could make it where he's like, you know what, fine, I'll accept it. I'll do a 3-way with you. But yeah, I mean, if they introduce Videl and they're kind of like hinting at all this stuff, like Goku said, "You're the strongest for now, and I'm not the strongest yet." When he was talking to Gohan, it feels like they're hinting at they're going to continue with the Boost saga. But
and then they also did tease her with that really throwaway image, where she.
Oh yeah,
Gohan's pretty hot.
Yeah, nice hair. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
But with part 2 as well, I like the callbacks with the Cell Juniors to Vegeta Jr., that Cyberman that Vegeta killed just out of spite of Nappa calling it after him. And then Cell Jr. was like, Vegeta, I'm fighting you, and it took on the persona of both the Cyberman and Nappa.
Vegeta.
Oh, that was so good. But yeah, I'll probably do a video with all the rest, with everybody else just talking about it, and I might do some videos where we talk about like Ruby stuff Basically where we,
a retrospective before season or volume 6.
But yeah, like predictions. I'm gonna, like, to my viewers, I'm just gonna be upfront with you guys. It's probably gonna be a lot of shitting on RWBY, not because we hate it, but because we think it's bad. That's just our opinion.
Speak
We're not
for yourself, but yeah.
Okay. I don't hate RWBY. I just think it's like Volume 5 I fucking hate, but 4 and back I found there was charm to be had. There were parts of it I liked and enjoyed. And again, like, even though I'm critical of RWBY, other people are critical of RWBY, nobody's telling anybody else not to enjoy it. If you enjoy it, great. If you don't want to listen to criticisms, that's fine too. It doesn't matter. But, don't try to sit there and tell us that we're just haters or whatever. But anyways, I'm speaking to a straw man here, but yeah. But yeah, off the top of my head,
the singing from Cell was always top notch. That was a really good rendition of My Way.
Oh yeah, that was really good. The only complaint I think I have with this episode is that it felt like, it was 28 minutes long. That's the longest episode I think they've done to date. That's longer than some of the movies they've done. I did feel like it was 2 episodes like crammed into one, so towards the end it felt a little rushed, but that's the only complaint I have. At the end of the day, though, they got everything in that they needed to get in. I wasn't bothered that Yamcha and all them didn't pitch into the Gohan Cell fight. I was okay with them not participating. Other than that, I loved the episode, and I loved all 3 parts of episode 60. I can tell they put some hard work into it. They put some effort into it, and yeah, I enjoyed it. If I had to give all 3 like a complete score, it'd be a 9 out of 10, maybe 8.5 out of 10. Just because I don't want to like praise them like they're the greatest of all time, but I want to give them credit. Acknowledge that they put their hard-earned effort into this, and they're not making any money off of this. So yeah, I probably would just give them the 9, just because they did this for free, more or less.
They get Patreon donations, they get any advertisements. They got a ton of money with Twitch when they streamed it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Bits.
But what I'm saying is, like, they don't. They get money from their patrons, but that's it's not like they're paid by a studio to do what they do. Like, this is pretty much them just going their own way, doing this shit without getting paid for it accordingly. It's not like where Funimation dubs an anime. Like, they don't get paid the same way that Funimation does, even though they've interacted.
I'm not making that claim. I'm just saying that they're not. It's not a completely pure egalitarian, purely for the love of arts project. There is some transactional benefits from it.
Well, yeah, but the donations are willing, though. It's not like people are obligated to donate to them. It's just people love their work so much that they're willing to pay them to see this kind of stuff. So,
and I didn't say that they weren't willing either. Again, I'm just saying that they're not begging with a little tin cup, spare change, ma'am, after all this.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying that I'm trying to show my appreciation for them. But anywho, you got anything else to add to this before I close it?
No, I guess for my score, I would have given it a either 8 or a high 7. I thought it was really good. I prefer the Frieza trilogy more, though. I think that one's more clear cut, and they don't have to keep on putting in emotional elements and keep on doing, wow, everything's going to be all right, and get your shit together speeches.
Okay, yeah. I do like the Frieza saga more than the Cell saga, although the Cell saga is for me it's very close. But I get what you're saying. The Frieza saga definitely felt more of a series finale-esque thing, and the only reason we got the Cell saga was because people wanted more DBZ. The Buu saga is easily the weakest saga to me in terms of the overall show, but we'll see how TFS handles it once we get to that point. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, folks, I'm going to go ahead and close this video out. Leave your comments and thoughts down below, and thanks for joining me, Determined Onion.
Anytime.
All right. Good night, everybody. It's fucking daylight. See everybody later.